Whew. What's up, y'all? It is January 17th, 2020. Excuse me if I'm not in my shirt or anything. I'm at work and it's hot as a motherfucker in this warehouse. So give me a break. But y'all, got some encouraging news, some great news coming from Cowboy Land. Mike McCarthy, new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, is going to let Kellen Moore call the plays once again this season. Now, we all know about Kellen Moore. Dak Prescott had his best season by far under Kellen Moore. The offense was ranked number 1 in the NFL. Ezekiel Elliott, even though he didn't have, a great season, he was still number 4 in rushing in the NFL with 1,357 yards. Michael Gallup was fucking amazing. He had over 1,100 yards receiving in his second season. Amari Cooper had a little bit of a drop-off, but he still had over 1,000 yards. He was responsible for Michael Gallup's emergence, and he made the Pro Bowl as an alternate. And even though this offensive line is still overrated in my opinion, it was still decent. And the play calling, at times, you're like, but throughout the season, the play calling was pretty damn good under Kellen Moore. And to learn a new offense under Mike McCarthy, the West Coast offense, to learn a new offense under him, that would take, well, you got all off season. But the thing is, why mess up a good thing? Why mess up a good thing? Kellen Moore had a fantastic, explosive offense this season. Why ruin that? Why ruin a good thing? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We had other problems, and it wasn't the offense. Now, the offense did sputter at times. It did sputter at times. But for the large portion of the season, and throughout the season, for the most part, the offense was fine. The offense was fine. So I think Mike McCarthy is doing a great move by letting Kellen Moore call the plays this season. And also, I think Jerry Jones had his influence in this one because that was probably one of the conditions for hire. Jerry Jones laid out to all the people. He was like, hey, you could possibly have this job, but you got to keep one man in place. You got to keep Kellen Moore in place. You got to keep him in place. And you have to let him call the plays. Now, even though I most of the time I don't like Jerry Jones's influence, I think this is one of those times where Jerry Jones is right. Kellen Moore deserves another shot at offensive coordinator. He's young. He's plugged into this new and modern age NFL. Even though Mike McCarthy has embraced analytics, which I'm thankful for. Even though he's embraced analytics, he took a year off to study the game. People hardly ever change. And that's not just in football, that's in life in general. So I wouldn't want him to go back to that old antiquated style offense that Aaron Rodgers heavily criticized. So I think him sticking with Kellen Moore, giving him the play calls, that's a great move. And also, head coaches who call the plays, they have a problem with time management. Look at Andy Reid at Kansas City. Doug Peterson also has this problem in Philadelphia. Head coaches who are the play callers, time management is a huge issue for them. Sean McVay as well in Los Angeles. So I think Mike McCarthy delegating that responsibility to Kellen Moore is a great move. Kellen Moore is a fantastic coordinator, fantastic play caller, and he's only going to get more experience as time goes along as well. And if this keeps on, he could look at getting a head coaching job one day in this league, and sooner than you might think. But overall, I think this was a great move by Mike McCarthy. Well, I think it was a great move by Jerry Jones. I think it was a great move. Let's just see where we go from there. All right, you guys, follow your boy on Instagram, JarrodJohn1991. That's JarrodJohn1991. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.